the music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Okay. I got for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. PBS rock. Hey, must come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down. Okay. Must come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down. Okay. Must come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down. Okay. Must come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down. Okay.
Come down.
Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes.
Whooped it, I'm outside of some movie.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Cleveland, the home of the Cavaliers, on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Cavaliers again playing host, continuing their homestand in this one.
Yeah, and they've been playing a lot of basketball here of late, Kevin. This is their third game in 4 days, and the league didn't make it easy for them when they set up the schedule like this.
Brunson with a clean look. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 6. Curry with it. And guarded by Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here's Vassell. Misses the three. Curry wide open. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Hawks. A fadeaway. And too long on the shot. Now Cleveland moving it up. Jones is running. Pass to Richards. It's stolen by Adebayo. Fader on the way. DeRozan's shot is off.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Another miss by DeRozan. And here are the Cavaliers. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's Curry. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And it's Capella missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Richards. Now Brunson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Brunson. And the dunk by James.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The wide open look here for DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
And again, it's Atlanta.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Curry with it. LeBron outside. Here's Brunson. And the three ball is good. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, it's ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Atlanta making a switch here. The Hawks trail by 4. Adebayo down low. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Williams. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Vassell. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
DeRozan for 3. Connects from three-point range. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game. Brunson. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And LeBron throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
It's been all about
22, the Hawks, 21. Fans, please give a big round.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers. The Hawks trailing. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
And it's James missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Curry. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Cleveland leading by 3. Got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Richards. Kicks it out to James. Holmgren with the steal. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a good offensive board when he gets the bucket.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Curry. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morris with the bucket.
Morris, senior.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Cavaliers leading. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Curry. Now here's Williams. No one near James as he lets it go. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. LeBron's got 8.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot. If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Curry. And it's White with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. Back to Morris. From deep three-point range. That shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. And that one hits back iron. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Here's Doncic. That's tipped.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And although he's still a new kid on the block, he's very crafty, and Russell does a great job of just frustrating the defense there.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:53 left in the first half of the game. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Atlanta making a switch here. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, the matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Cavaliers, Houston team.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Jones, that's for 2. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Hawks trail by 7. White left side. To stop the drought. Here's Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His first.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
DeMar DeRozan.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Cleveland leading by 9. And now the Cavaliers. Pass break. Russell's running.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
White, good. .54 seconds left in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Derek White.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Good work there as it goes. DeRozan's got 9 points.
When you're a prolific scorer like DeRozan, you just know how to take what the defense gives you.
Back to Curry. It's stolen by Adebayo. Inside. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks. Chet Holmgren. Devin Vassell.
Looking to get it going.
Luka Doncic.
And Doncic throws it down.
Luka Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead.
Your Cavaliers, 42. The Hawks, 34. Let's give it up for your Cavs.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Hawks trailed by 8. Here's Holmgren. Offensive rebound. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And stolen by James. And Jones has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
Assisted by
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
James with a deep 3. Here's Reed. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Cleveland making a change here.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers.
The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Doncic. Count that one.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got 11 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The 19-foot shot. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And they double up Doncic. Back to Adebayo. Doncic trying to get open. The shot by Adebayo, no good. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Curry gets the bucket.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Greg Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Doncic with it. Williams picks him up.
Williams takes first. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
D'Angelo Russell.
Back to DeRozan. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to LeBron. Here's Russell. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's Williams. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. DeRozan for 3. LeBron grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brunson. And that one goes long. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And that's an intentional foul.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers.
And stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Hawks trail by 8. And it's Doncic, top of the key. Out left to the wing. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Richards. There's Russell with the 3. The kick out to Williams. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. There's the lob to the hoop. And powered down the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Back to Doncic. Excellent D that time from Jones. Outside, Russell. Driving the lane. And he gets it to go.
Russell.
And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Russell looking around. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk.
57, the Hawks 45.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
Brunson with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Jalen Brunson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Pull-up jumper. Got a hand on it. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Hawks trail by 12. And here's DeRozan. And a missed layup. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Yeah, easy call.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland. Atlanta making a switch here. And both free throws good for Reed. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
It's Curry outside. Vassell grabs the board. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Vassell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Pass to Richards. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. It's deflected. They get it back. Out to Doncic. Jacks up a three. The shot off that time.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. He's got space. Rebound by the Hawks.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
Teams changing it up here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Herbert Jones.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
At the line.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Cleveland leading by 8. Left side, Walker. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Morris. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Russell. And that one, good.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
It's tipped.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Out to DeRozan.
Stephen Curry.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Cleveland ball.
And so here's Cleveland. It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 28.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
With the fadeaway.
Luka Doncic.
And the shot goes in.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Pass to Richards. Here is Russell. Covered by Vassell. It's deflected. They retain possession. Russell with a wide-open look. The three-pointer, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
DeRozan. Back to Vassell. And the rejection by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Got a piece of it.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That'll be his second foul of the game. On its way from Curry for 2. They get it back. Out to the wing. Inside. Clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 30 points for Stephen Curry.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Ring shot on the way. That one wide left. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're in front by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by 7. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to LeBron for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Doncic. White, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of
So I keep it on the low. Don't be great.
DJ Khaled. Scratched $1 million off my checklist 3 years ago. At 2 zeros to the 1, I'm in a different mode. It's my life, do what I want, I be with different. You know the pick and roll, I picked her up and sent her home. I got rich, I get them in. Ones who got the numbers to put the city on. It's the middle of the summer, I got a hoodie on. My time ain't nothing nice, I try not to wear nothing tight. I came up off, yeah. My little brother ain't living right, my sister them doing alright, my cousin them still, yeah. Break the bank for one of my people, I said I'm the one, they didn't believe me. I show them the facts, now they all need me. I'ma get cake as long as I'm breathing, they making it hard, it really is, yeah. I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch that they got, don't care if that hurt my wrist. All I wish I would claim that. They, when they get, we got a hood full of. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that. You can mix me with that, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. Yeah. She think I'm a regular rapper, I'm not. One person come tell me you block. Watch me run it to the tip of the top, me, keep going. Put my kids in Givenchy, she must ain't 1 + 1 is 3. I can't support your personal needs. She don't got a mortgage, moved in with a need. Be Kevin, them cars be leased. Youngest in charge, I speak for the streets. I would nod and nod, they woke up a beast. Struggle what made me, we used to have water for dinner. We didn't have nothing to eat. Soon as I get on this, they gon' look on me bad. I'm like, with me, yeah. I'ma turn up on a hater every chance that I get. I want the biggest watch that they got, don't care if that hurt my wrist. All I wish I would claim that. They, when they get, we got a hood full of. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that. You can mix me with that, you know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. You know I live in the mix.
Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sideline. You look at Cleveland.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together. But that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Adebayo. Vassell left side. Clock at 6. Here's Capella. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Richards' shot is off. Here's Doncic. No good off the back of the rim. And the basket by Curry.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
Atlanta again missing.
Atlanta foul. And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Team first. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Stolen by Jones. To the inside. Adebayo with a steal. DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot. And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off. 1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team second.
And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor ground.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
Very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Goes up from the top of the key. Shot's good by James.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time to scan the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Curry. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
I like it when Stephen Curry gets to the inside and goes up strong. Just wants to revert from there. He gets the chance.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So both teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. James has got 6 points.
How many times have we talked about LeBron, if he had played football, how dominating he would be. So solid, contact's not going to bother him.
Back to Richards. Goes back up. Denied by Adebayo.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Team sport.
A minute 39 left to play in the first. Pass to White. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well and they run well as a team.
And for the Hawks and their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, B.A. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Now, here is James. 6 points for him.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
From deep, Holmgren. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Here's Williams. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Rubio. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Thibault. Adebayo, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Jones. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Atlanta.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. It's good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
20.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Hawks on D. 8-point game. Some room here for Jones.
Herbert Jones.
That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
James and his court awareness is just so extra special. So whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. The kick out, Curry. Outside Jones. And the 3 off target. Here's Thibault. Rebounded by LeBron.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Stolen by Jones. The shot by James, no good. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Capella. Kicks it to Doncic. Pulls it from the corner. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Thibault. This one for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Takes the three. Back to Thibault. Pass to Doncic. Atlanta again missing.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Stolen by Capella. On the push, here comes Atlanta.
Well, Capella did a good job there, just picked a pocket as the big man.
The Cavaliers leading. Griffin left side. And here's Curry for three. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 9.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
Fades and shoots. And again, it's Atlanta.
Now, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Curry. Now Brunson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He's got 10.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
They get it back. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Brunson with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Williams. Back to Brunson. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Cavaliers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause for yours.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so it's Cleveland with it. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Russell. Stolen by Capella. Doncic with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be a second foul of the game. Off the inbound pass. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Kicks it to Doncic. Over Russell. And it's Doncic missing.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
From the wing, it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And an intentional foul right there.
His first. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the middle. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. They break out, 5 on 3. Snatched up. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Cleveland. And here's Brunson from the arc. Can't get it to drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to DeRozan. Fades away. Here's Holmgren. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're scoreless since the first half.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Adebayo, that's good.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. They're leading by 8. Here's Russell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line.
MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
Here's Curry. Inside. Richards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team second.
That one on Doncic.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he's good on the second. The Hawks trailing. Here's DeRozan. Richards pulls it in.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Kicks it to DeRozan. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
I just love the ball move.
Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Curry. Pass to Russell. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Doncic. And Adebayo slams it in.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Knocked away. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Curry. And he makes it on the layup. Curry's got 11. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Pass to Curry. From deep. The rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Jones.
Atlanta foul. Mr. DeRozan. His first. Team's third. Shooting for Cleveland. Herbert Jones.
That's good from Jones.
That's allowed for 2.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. That one misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Curry. Pass to Reed. Got a piece of it.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Team's third.
And it's Atlanta's ball. Trailing by 4. Here's Doncic. That one a little long.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there. He couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Fans, your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
Make some noise for your ATL dancers.
Now here is James. Pass to Cousins. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
3 points.
Cousins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And so it's Cleveland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. And don't go far. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Atlanta now. 7-point differential. Here's Doncic. Misses off the left iron. Outside Curry. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
The timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
James outside. Pass to Cousins. 3-pointer off the mark. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Take it away. It's a one-on-one situation. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped. They recover it. Second chance effort. And yep, it's good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Stephen Curry.
All five guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And that one misses.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Here's Brunson. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Curry. Cleveland needs to get off a shot.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this. They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
The open shot by James. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Cleveland calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
And coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Make some noise for your ATL dancers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And he had plenty of confidence. He told his players, we've worn those guys down. We can take advantage of it. We're not going away until the last second. Let's see how they respond. Back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And now the Hawks on the break. It's good. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Nick Richards.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Cleveland foul. Stephen Curry. Third personal. Team sport.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Atlanta.
Doncic hits them both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these. Well, D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
Pass to DeRozan. Down low. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Here's Richards. Here's James. DeRozan with the rebound. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a three-point Atlanta lead. And a deep three from Curry. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Outside White. Another three for Atlanta.
They've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow there in the first half, but their shooting's been much better here in the second.
Outside for Russell. The three from Curry. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Timeout, Cleveland. Let's hear it for your ATL Dancers. In the offense, your ATL Dancers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. Cleveland now, time running out. On the wing, Jones. Back to Brunson. Good.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's DeRozan. Jones with some nice D.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Pass to Jones. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. DeRozan outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Outside White. He takes it in. Over Brunson. Atlanta gets it back. Pass to Doncic. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. In transition, here they come. Here's Williams. For three. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.